All right, so you guys, today is all about setting boundaries. Okay, because that can really zap your goddess energy, right? And so setting boundaries is essential if you want to be both physically and emotionally healthy. Hi, Shannon. How are you, dear? Thanks for joining. Boundaries are guidelines, rules, or limits that you set for yourself. They will protect you from overextending yourself and ensure you are taking responsibility for your life and your well-being. I know that you've probably, thought of setting boundaries and everything before, but just maybe never made a conscious effort to do it. So that's why we're really focusing on that today. Hey, hun, thanks for joining. So developing healthy boundaries will help you to feel less angry, stressed, resentful, exhausted, guilty, overwhelmed, anxious, and enhance your self-confidence and self-esteem. And it will also increase your energy levels, okay? So that you'll have more energy to do those things that you love and that fill you up. So today's challenge is to set at least 5 healthy boundaries for yourself. And don't worry, I'm gonna post this as well in the group. So if you don't catch it all right now, that's okay. So what you'll do is you'll post a picture of you doing one of your one of these things if possible, or just take a picture of your list. Okay, so either of those would be fine. And then you want to post this. You can definitely post it in the group. That would be awesome. But also post it on your wall and on your Facebook wall. That's a really great way to say, to announce it to the universe, that that's happening. And that you're doing that for yourself. You could also post it on Instagram. So remember to tag me, Manduka Yoga, Herbivore Botanicals, and Booty Box, and the hashtag Reboot Yoga Challenge. So to start setting boundaries, what I want you to do now is to start to think about the people, situations, and places that energize you. What lights you up? What makes you inspired? What is something that you're always so excited to do? What makes you feel alive? So these are surely the experiences you'd like to have more of. So then you can list these down. So I'll let you do that. You can always pause this if you're watching the replay. So if you're watching the replay, pause it and then list those down. But for everybody that's watching live, we'll move on. So after this, then notice the people, situations, and places that drain you. Hi, Maria. Thanks so much for joining. I loved your picture yesterday with all the different drishtis, right? That was you, I think. So after this, notice the people, situations, and places that drain you. So first we listed all the things that light us up, that inspire us. If you see all the smoke, I've got some incense going. It's my Nag Champa, which I just absolutely love. It's the only one that doesn't give me a headache. So after that, then notice the people, situations, and places that drain you. This is what you want to avoid. Sometimes all of them can't be avoided, and that's okay. Just still write everything down, even if it's something you can't avoid, just write them all down. You might have a difficult boss, but you can't leave your job at the moment. You can't change the situation, but you can decide how you react. So still just write them all down, because then you can take a look at it and be like, how could I maybe react to this situation differently, or how could I maybe see it a little bit differently to change how it affects me? So you have to make a plan how you will cope with the situation without draining yourself. So write down everything that drains you, situations, people, anything like that. So make a list then of at least 5 healthy boundaries that will give you energy and save your energy. For example, and I'll post all this on there. One could be, I will eat a healthy breakfast every day, no matter how busy my schedule gets. So these are kind of like non-negotiables, right? So even if you get super busy, you don't have time to exercise or whatever, hey, at least you made your green goddess bowl or whatever in the morning, which is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to get a whole bunch more ingredients and kind of go crazy with those goddess bowls, because I thought it was really fun and very artistic, which I think is cool. Maybe when my boss, spouse, relative yells at me, I will say, I feel uncomfortable when you shout at me. If you lower your voice, I will be willing to talk. Think of how you could say it in a way that doesn't kind of skirt the issue, so try to be direct, but not mean, not in a way that's going to initiate more fighting, right? Just say, it hurts my feelings when you yell at me. I think that I'll be more receptive if, we can just talk, without yelling. When my coworker criticizes me once again, I will tell him or her calmly, it's not okay that you continually put me down and criticize me. So I'd like you to stop doing this. Again, you could say it, in a way that's direct, but isn't going to cause a fight. Why don't you like when this person does it? It really hurts my feelings, or it makes me feel bad when I feel like you're criticizing me for my job, because I work really hard. Whatever it is, just try not to initiate more of a fight. So those are examples of some boundaries that you could set.